Ooh, what an absolute banger of a card. That was sick. That absolutely shat on UFC 326 in terms of entertainment value. That was an incredible fight card. I loved it from start to finish. Man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. I'll tell you what, that was a great night of fights. All right. Won't be on here for too long, but let's see. See if we can get a couple of fellas up in here talking about these fights. Yo, what's up, boys? What's up? How you doing? Your boy got suspended from Instagram because some dude left a creepy comment about a little girl on a post, and I called him a piece of shit pedophile. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, yo, what's up, Paku? What's up, Hernanov? How you boys doing? How you boys doing? That was a sick night of fights. That was absolutely incredible. Your boy went 13-1 on picks. I would have swept the card if it wasn't for Oumar Sy. Bro, Paku, you called Cutelaba. I knew I should have picked him, bro. I don't know what stopped me from picking Cutelaba. I would have swept the card. This KZ cycle, unfortunately, didn't hit. I had Delgado KO, Orolbai decision, which hit, and C by submission, which did not hit. But yeah, your boy went pretty solid. Did a solid night. All my live bets went to shit. I bet on Oki live. He got chinned. I bet on Anders, so that was cool. I bet on Jillian Robertson and Amanda Lemos, both by stoppage live. That didn't hit either. But yeah, it is what it is. We did pretty solid. Dude, Kevin Vallejos is an absolute monster. This kid is a fucking problem. I'm very excited to see his next fight coming forward. I want to see him rematch John Silva. I want to see him have a fight with Yair Rodriguez or Aljamain Sterling, whoever both guys he called out. Sick ass night of fights, bro. Like in terms of entertainment value, this absolutely shitted on UFC 326. This was a great ass night of fights. What do we get? How many decisions do we get? And how many finishes do we get? So 1 decision, 2 decisions, 3 decisions, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we got 8 decisions and 6 finishes, but the decisions were all entertaining. They were solid fights. Yeah, man, this was a sick ass night of fights. Insane night of fights, 100%. 13-14, but Bruno cooked it. Damn, almost cashed my full 14 leg card parlay, $10 and a 2.4K. Fucking Bruno, bro. And that fight was super close. Like that fight could have gone either way. That was a split decision. Oh fuck, bro. I know. I can imagine that your fucking balls are hurting after that one, bro. Aiden Ross card was better. I highly doubt it. Yeah, no, I don't think so. What'd you think of the Charles Johnson decision, bro? I mean, I picked Charles Johnson. I picked him by decision. I didn't have money on it. That fight honestly could have gone either way. Like I don't know. Like that fight was very fucking close. Like if it went to Bruno, I wouldn't have been mad. Went to Charles Johnson, like I mean shit. You can call it a robbery, but that fight was super close. I mean, it's just Bruno probably needed to do more. He needed to get some takedowns. He needed to make it clear to the judges, I guess. But I mean, I'm sure that if you had money on Bruno, that you could definitely see it going his way, which I'm not mad about. John Dong, sub, what's up? How you doing, my guy? I hung out with that guy Ruga on Aiden Ross Guard before. Who the fuck is that? I only watched the Gypsy Crusader versus Super Hot Fire, and that was just slop fest. And I was like, why am I watching this? And I turned it off. Who do you think Vallejos should fight next? I want to see Vallejos fight Yair Rodriguez, or I want to see him fight John Silva with the rematch. Bruno fouled 3 times and still lost clearly. Yeah, Bruno should have got a point taken. So, I mean, shit. He kicked him in the balls twice, headbutted the fuck out of him. I mean, Bruno Silva probably should have ended up losing a point. So, I mean, I guess karmically, Charles Johnson getting the win was good. I forgot about that, Hollow. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, Charles Johnson gets the win. I mean, Bruno Silva maybe shouldn't have kept kicking him in the fucking nuts. Maybe karmically he would have gotten the decision in that case. But yeah, boys, that was a sick ass night of fights. Good lord, that was incredible. Very, very, very enjoyable night of fights. Let me go ahead and put my thumbnail up on the reaction video. Got a couple of clips that I'm going to upload as well. Let's see. What do you guys want me to start with first? You guys want me to talk about Kevin Vallejos? Do you want me to talk about Steven Asplund versus Vitor Petrino? We have a lot of things to talk about here. I can just start from the main event, work my way down the card. What are you guys thinking? Yair is so inactive. He is super fucking inactive. That's why I want to see this dude fight. Feed him Yair. I agree. Sub bro Brad Tavares got robbed, but y'all ain't ready for that combo. He did not get robbed. I mean, round 1, Eryk Anders won. He dropped Brad Tavares. Round 2, I would say Brad Tavares won potentially, but Eryk Anders could have stolen it back with the ground and pound. Round 3 was very close, but yeah, Eryk Anders did enough to win. Isn't Yair training to become an airplane pilot? If he is, get him the fuck out of the rankings, bro. Like, I don't give a shit. Fight in the UFC. That's your job. Becoming an airplane pilot. Get out of here. The same people who said Volkov beat Almeida, the same ones that say Eryk won. Yeah, because Eryk was actually throwing ground and pound unlike Almeida. You're just trying to rage bait me, useless. I'm about to ignore your ass. Vallejos is bringing the violence back. I want him to flatline Silva next. That'd be a sick-ass fight. I would love to see that rematch. Bro, look at the stats. 1-1 in round 3, but 3 minutes of control time override significant strikes. I mean, I would say so, right? Let me go ahead and look at the stats. UFC stats. You're just coping because you picked Brad Tavares. I picked Eryk Anders. I picked him by KO, but he ended up getting the decision. Let me see. Stats. Brad Tavares. Let's see. Brad Tavares, it was 20 strikes to 18, round 1. Brad Tavares, I'd say he won round 2. And then round 3, he got 3 minutes and 45 seconds of control time. I mean, what do you want me to tell you, useless? Yellow, I did true. Casey, I'm glad you're live. Yeah, me too. I'm glad he didn't do shit up serious, Casey. Did Hardwick get his jaw broken? He did. And third, because he wasn't biting down, he left his mouth open a lot. Yeah, it was like a left hook in round 2 that, Marwan Rahiki ended up landing on Harry Hardwick, when his mouth was kind of open and he ended up breaking his jaw. That was a sick-ass fight, though, for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I agree. Get rid of Yair. Get rid of this dude. Get him out of the rankings. Like, this dude never fights. You want to make a Google slides on why Mopsar beats Lerone? I mean, hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully we continue this trend of entertaining fighters and entertaining cards. Anders was controlling the middle of the octagon more. Yeah, Tavares was backing around a lot. But all the people who said Volkov won, he didn't do shit the same thing that Tavares did. Anders' ass, he didn't do anything but GG. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. That was one of the lesser entertaining fights on the card, but it was good for what it is. It was as entertaining as an Eryk Anders versus Brad Tavares fight could have been. But yeah, Kevin Vallejos, bro, holy shit. Josh Emmett had absolutely nothing for him. He just completely destroyed him. It wasn't even close. Yeah, man. Kevin Vallejos, he was able to just hurt Josh Emmett on the feet with that nice right hand down the middle, followed up with that left hook to drop him, just completely destroyed Josh Emmett. He was not even close. Rahiki is a demon. Why did you get banned, my brother? I mean, yeah, bro. Let me talk about this card. Talk about Emmett didn't even try. I mean, Emmett tried. He just got fucked up, bro. It's just he was not good enough to fight Kevin Vallejos. Kevin Vallejos is really good, bro. He definitely tried. He just did not. I mean, he didn't have it. He just didn't have the skills to win. He just did not have the capability to beat Kevin Vallejos. Vallejos was too fast, too powerful, too dangerous. He just completely destroyed him. But yeah, man. Yeah, some dude left a creepy comment on like a picture of like a child on Instagram, and I called him a pedophile, and then Instagram banned me because that freaking retard reported me. Like, what do you want me to tell you? I'm trying to talk about these fights, dog. Like, what are you fucking taking me away from the topic at hand here for? But yeah, Jillian Robertson ends up getting this win over Amanda Lemos. Lots of grappling control from Jillian Robertson. She's landing some solid ground and pound from the top. Base KZ, yeah, your boy's based. But yeah, man, this was a sick ass night of fights. Jillian Robertson ends up getting that win over Amanda Lemos. Amanda Lemos had some moments on the feet, but she couldn't stop that takedown. Jillian Robertson, I want to see her fight next for the title. Jillian Robertson versus Mackenzie Dern would be a good fight. I don't know where Zhang Wei Li is. Dude, you can lose your Insta account. You need to chill. Yeah, one more strike and you're out. I talked to the Instagram executive. Did you also talk to D's nuts? Useless. But yeah, no, this was a fucking And then Jose Delgado versus Andre Fili. Goddamn. Fuck Instagram for that. I agree. But yeah, Jose Delgado versus Andre Fili. This was a fucking sick ass fight. These guys are going back and forth. Dude, Andre Fili, like he just like some nights he's on, some nights he's off. And he was on tonight. Like I was worried for my fucking Delgado bet, bro. He was the last leg on my parlay. Let me show you guys what I was cooking up here. The live bets were fucking hot garbage. The KZ cycle did not hit. But in terms of bets, we did pretty all right. Let me go ahead and see if I can share this with y'all. I don't want you guys to see my account balance, but it is what it is. I guess it doesn't matter. Let me see. Let's see. Bada bang. So yeah. Let me just show you the losses first. We ate some fucking ass here. Yeah. I had Asplund to not go the distance, and I had Josh Emmett by KO. I had $5 on that, and I was just like, "Fuck it, bro." I was just like, "Let's see." Not even close. It went the distance, and then Josh Emmett got destroyed. But fuck it, that was just like a hedge. I was like, "Fuck it," he got the value. Myktybek Orolbai decision, got it. Jose Delgado KO did not land. Oumar Sy submission. Oumar Sy is a fucking coward. Bolaji, I bet on him live. I bet on him by KO. I bet on him by round 1, and he got fucking destroyed in round 3. I bet on my decision. I was like, yeah, Bolaji Oki's going to get this. And he just gets fucking destroyed. I lose like $8 live betting on Oki. Bet on Steven Asplund live after he dropped Petrino. Didn't hit. I bet on Amanda Lemos to get a finish. And I bet on Jillian Robertson to get a finish. Didn't hit. But, we put some money on this from last time. Put some money. We won some money on Orolbai, Rahiki, and Delgado. Put 25 smackaroos on that to win 57. Put some money on Eryk Anders, $5 to win 916. I just lost that shit on Oki, the fight next, or the fight afterwards. But yeah, solid nice betting. Delgado is ass, we have to admit. I don't think that he's ass, bro. I think that Fili just had a fucking great performance. In fact, Fili looked good tonight. Fili's good, bro. Fili's a good fighter. Fili beat Christian Rodriguez. But yeah, no, Delgado did not live up to the expectations, though, for sure. Like Delgado, I was expecting to go out there and just completely smoke Andre Fili. That was not the case. This card was so much better than 326, but that's not saying much. Yeah, no, it was way better. It was like twice as good. Rahiki is chinny and so is Delgado. I don't think that either one is chinny. I mean, he got dropped by Fili. He recovered well and he was able to come back. Rahiki's not chinny at all. He was eating fucking shots like punch. He was eating those punches like fucking cupcakes, dog. What do you mean he's chinny? Did he get dropped? Did he get rocked? No. Hughes is not holding back tonight. Yeah, he's just trying to piss me off. All right. Bro, I watched Delgado on Insta Live 2 months ago. He said he would do good. The guy went to a split decision with a bum. Isn't that crazy? I'm glad I cashed, though. I mean, yeah, Fili's fought really good guys. But yeah, I was expecting it to be a lot closer. The fuck is dropped by Fili? Not many people. Delgado's chain is fuck. He got hit with the perfect right hand and he recovered very fast. You didn't see where he get rocked first round? I saw him take a big punch, and then I saw him kept going back on the pressure. Yeah, I mean, Hardwick, he looked good. He landed a solid shot. But let's see. Clips. Let's see. Let's see. Why isn't anyone excited to watch Hamzat? Why is anyone excited to watch Hamzat fight again? He only stands and throws with guys smaller than him. Former 155er Gilbert Burns and Kamaru 170, and Bums only guys he throws against if Hamzat fights. Like he didn't against DDP again. UFC could be done with fighters like that. Yeah, bro. If he does the same shit to Strickland that he did against DDP, strip his belt and cut him from the promotion. Bro, Delgado going to split is like Chris Curtis beating Max Griffin by split. Max Griffin's terrible, and Chris Curtis is also terrible. Delgado needs a lot of work, and I like him. Upstart fight week, baby. Diego Lopez's dad. Diego Lopez fucking almost snapped this dude's arm in half like several times on like 2 weeks notice or like 7 days notice. However many times he almost had him submitted. So yeah, Movsar hopefully that fucking boring retard gets chinned brutally by Theron Murphy, and then you're gonna cry about it, and I'm gonna make fun of you a lot. But yeah, if he wins, it'll be a terrible fucking performance from Movsar as per usual. Movsar literally 30-27 to Lopez. Yeah, by laying on top of him and doing absolutely nothing because he fights like a fucking coward. Let's see, fucking 8 fights in the UFC, 8 decision wins, never finishes anybody, can't even finish a woman. Let's see. Movsar, let's see what the stats were on Diego Lopez versus Movsar. Trash ass fighter. Let's see. He's only fought twice since that Diego Lopez fight, and that was back in 2023. So inactive, so terrible. Let's see. Yeah, Diego Lopez. Okay, so it's 3 minutes of control time in round 1, 2 minutes of control time in round 2, 2 minutes and 36 seconds of control time in round 3. Just laid and prayed the fuck out of him. 1 submission attempt from round 1 and Lopez. He almost snapped his arm in half. 3 submission attempts from Diego Lopez in round 3. And yeah, man, Movsar Evloev landed some fucking pitter-patter ass, ground and pound. Nobody enjoyed it. Everybody hates him, and you're the only fan of Movsar Evloev. I'm gonna be honest. If he fights Sean like he did DDP, UFC needs to be getting some backlash. They need to get rid of him, bro. Like if he's just gonna be doing that, like his other performances have been good, but if he's just gonna be doing that shit, nobody wants to see it. Digging into it, Strickland fought Usman 10 fights into his 20-fight UFC 20-fight win streak, and Khamzat fought Usman 6 years later, coming off 2 losses to Edwards. Yeah, I mean they fought completely different versions of Usman. You know, he fought freaking Usman on like 6 days' notice, like something crazy like that. By basically fucking someone he wins. Yeah, no, it's terrible. That card was shit. That card was the shit. Pepino. That card was incredible. Khamzat going to 205 after mauling Strickland. You mean Khamzat going to 205 after laying on top of Strickland for 5 rounds and doing nothing? I forgot if I've asked you already, but how do you think Fluffy versus RoboCop goes? I like RoboCop in that one. It really depends if that's 3 or 5 rounds. Fluffy can have success, you know, later on in the fight as the fight goes on. But RoboCop, he's got some fucking nasty power. Fluffy's really hittable. I don't know why my fucking camera keeps focusing in and out like that. That shit's pissing me off. Fuck! All right. Really like it, the card tonight? Yeah, that shit was fucking awesome, bro. These guys were going to war. I'm pretty sure that this is an unpopular opinion from you, Pepino. That was awesome. The main event was fucking a badass performance from Vallejos. Overall, these guys were beating the shit out of each other. Sick knockouts, 6 submissions. Yeah, man. A lot of people are talking about how that was just significantly better than UFC 326. I'm saying I hope Strickland wins, and I think he's live. The wrestling might just end up being too much for Khamzat, but I'm rooting for Strickland, but I'm probably going to be ending up picking Khamzat. But yeah, I think that RoboCop, if he's smart, he's definitely going to go to Fluffy's body. He's going to try to work that, work straights to the body, left hook to the liver. But yeah, RoboCop, I think that he's good to get that win. Khamzat literally beats Pereira right now. I mean, potentially. I mean, Pereira is mainly a kickboxer, and Khamzat's a grappling specialist. So yeah, mauling isn't what Khamzat does. Yeah, that fight against DDP was terrible. Dude, it's because it's setting to follow your face. The cam is locked on. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Khamzat is going to fight Sean the same way he did DDP. UFC needs even the Orolbai fight. Well, that shit was ass, but I won money on Orolbai, so I'm not that mad about it. But yeah, no, that shit was pretty boring, all things considered. If I didn't bet money on Orolbai and win money on Orolbai, I probably would have been pretty upset about it. First, Milestoner, oh shit. Yeah, if you ignore the past 20 minutes of chatters, Milestone is first. She's the first chatter at 10:07 p.m. Not even. Clint Eastwood and Pepino got there before. But yeah, what's up, Mila? But yeah, that was a sick card. I agree with Hernanov. That was but Orolbai was pretty boring. Wrestle fucked Chris Curtis. As we keep going down the card, Marwan Rahiki breaks Harry Hardwick's jaw, ends up being stopped in the corner in between rounds 2 and 3. Rahiki looked solid. Harry Hardwick, he fucking made a good account of himself. He fought his ass off. Didn't really just get leg kick TKO'd like he did against Cowboy Fernandez. Where the fuck is Cowboy Fernandez, bro? Like, did this dude get injured in training camp? He must have. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Cowboy Fernandez. First female in chat, dum-dum, true. Chris Curtis was disappointing. I mean, yeah, Chris Curtis, he's just always, I don't know, man. There were moments in time where he just wasn't even fighting the hand. He was just, like, letting his arm hang down. Just not, like, Chris Curtis was, I just feel like he has, like, that victim mentality. I don't know. Who's Luke Riley, co-main next card? He's fighting Michael Aswell, which is a terrible co-main event. I don't know what the fuck that is. Neither guy is ranked. Luke Riley has only had 1 fight in the UFC. Got a knockout win over Bogdan Grad. But he's like a Cage Warriors guy. He's like a popular UK fighter, so they're just trying to market him in the UK. Poor Asplund. Yeah, Asplund was a sad fight. I mean, Asplund fought his ass off. He looked good, man, defending the takedowns. Like, I was expecting, like, Vitor Petrino was going to be able to get him down and just, end up submitting him or, getting him out of there with ground and pound. But Asplund, he looked solid. Poor Asplund drops Vitor and stumbles him twice just to lose over a little blood. I mean, he was bleeding the fuck all over the place. That was a lot of blood, but it was a close fight. That was a heavyweight banger. I like that fight. Elijah Smith going places. I agree. Vallejo's finish was sick. Yeah, bro. He fucking completely destroyed Josh Emmett. Like, it wasn't even close. Josh Emmett apparently landed 3 strikes, and Vallejos landed like 40, 44. So, yeah, it was just a completely one-sided demolition from Kevin Vallejos. Asplund will get his cardio and be a beast. You picked 13 out of 14. W, impressive, KZ. Yeah, your boy did solid on the picks. Your boy did good on the picks. I didn't make a fucking predictions video for this one. I should have. But I just ended up not doing that. We went 7 of 14 on method of victory as well. We had Vallejos KO. We had Robertson. We had Delgado. We had Rahiki KO round 2. We had C. Oumar Sy is a fucking pussy, bro. This guy was tapping like fucking like he was fucking like he was gonna die. Like, I fucking hate Oumar Sy, bro. I would have swept the card if it wasn't for that French fucking baguette pussy. But I knew that I should have picked Cutelaba. I was like, Cutelaba is gonna fucking intimidate this dude like Alonzo Menafield did. Oumar Sy is soft. Fuck, bro. I don't know why I didn't pick Cutelaba. I'm pissed off at myself. But yeah, I would have swept the card. Charles Johnson gets the decision. Very controversial decision. It was a close ass fight. Like, if Silva won, I wouldn't have been mad at it. I mean, I would have been mad that I got my pick wrong, but I wouldn't have considered it a robbery if Bruno Silva won. Got the Orolbai decision. He wrestle fucked Chris Curtis. Pretty boring, but I won money, so I'm not too mad at it. Petrino had him by submission. He ended up getting the decision. Smith, I had him by decision. He ends up getting the submission. Manoel Sosa, this motherfucker is on steroids 100%. They need to drug test this dude. He got that KO. Eryk Anders, I had him by KO. He wins the decision. Bia Mesquita, she gets the submission. Hecher Sousa had him by KO. He gets the decision. And then Piera Rodriguez wins that decision. So your boy fucking killed it tonight on the picks. 13 to 14. Yeah. Hey, bro. I'm in shambles. How you doing, my guy? What's up? How you going? What's it going? What's going on? Impressive that Vallejos finished Emmett and Ilya didn't. Yeah, but I think, like, I would say that was I think that if Ilya Taporia fought the version of Josh Emmett that Kevin Vallejos did, I think that Ilya Taporia would have finished him. Picks on been on fire recently. He's him. Yeah, your boy killed it tonight. Gang, what's up, Parlay Princess? How you doing, my guy? I'm proud of you, KZ. I appreciate it, Mila. But yeah, the picks have been solid. You killed that shit. Yeah, bro. We did well on the picks. I wish I would have made a predictions video, but I was just like, bro, I was just like salty after UFC 326. I was like, fucking Charles Oliveira made that shitty ass. Like, I was just like, I don't know, man. I was just like, I did all this tape study for 326 and that shit was ass. I don't know. I should have done it, but I'll do it for UFC London for sure. Emmett got starched. Emmett got destroyed, bro. Like, that shit was not even close. Hope you enjoyed the card. I got 5 perfect picks. Nice. But yeah, it was a very fun card. I very much enjoyed it. A couple of stinkers on there, like Orolbai. Jillian Robertson, I mean, I was expecting Jillian to probably get a finish if she was able to get her down a lot, or I was expecting Amanda Lemos to be able to get a finish if she was able to keep it on the feet. But it was like a lot of control time and a tippy tap from Jillian Robertson. But Amanda Lemos is tough. Amanda Lemos has a win over Mackenzie Dern, so yeah, I'd like to see Robertson fight a Mackenzie Dern. But yeah, where are we at? We were talking about Oumar Sy, Cutelaba. Cutelaba ends up wrapping his neck up. Oumar Sy lost the way that I thought that he was going to win. Like, I thought that Cutelaba was going to shoot a sloppy takedown. Oumar Sy was going to wrap his neck up, get a guillotine. Ends up happening to Oumar Sy. Cutelaba gets that guillotine, mounts him, and then Sy's just tapping like frantically. Charles Johnson, Bruno Silva, super close fight. Could have gone either way. Myktybek Orolbai versus Chris Curtis. Myktybek Orolbai wrestle fucks him. Vitor Petrino versus Steven Asplund. This was a sick-ass fight, bro. These guys were going back and forth. This was a heavyweight banger. Steven Asplund, he had some solid-ass takedown defense. In round 1, Vitor Petrino, he was shooting hard for that takedown. Like, he almost had him down, but Asplund had good balance. He was able to stay on his feet. Like, he was moving fast. Like, it wasn't like he was just like a fat heavyweight, like a Tai Tuivasa, where it's like you grab his leg and he's down to the ground. Like, Steven Asplund was fucking hopping around. He was keeping his balance. Steven Asplund's takedown defense looked solid. Any leans for next week? Anyone you consider a lock? I got to look at it. Let me see. I got to go ahead and look at next week. I'll tell you right now if I like anything for next week. Main event, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Luke Riley, I'm pretty sure, is definitely going to beat Michael Aswell. Luke Riley, confident pick. Iwo Baranevsky, definitely going to destroy Austin Lane. Christian Leroy Duncan is another confident pick. I think he definitely beats Roman Dolidze. Danny Silva versus Curtis Campbell. I mean, guys, Curtis Campbell is the favorite. Danny Silva, he went to a close decision with Kevin Vallejos. We just saw how good fucking Kevin Vallejos looked recently. And Danny Silva, was that fight at 155? I think it was. Did Kevin Vallejos come in on short notice for that fight? No, that fight was at featherweight. But I mean, shit, Danny Silva, he looked fucking solid against Kevin Vallejos, bro. Those guys were going back and forth. Danny Silva might be a sneaky little underdog play there. But yeah, Losing Keita, Nathaniel Wood. I'm not too sure about that one. Mason Jones, Axel Sola. That was a little bit rough too. Felipe Franco, I need to look into this guy, but he's fighting Mario Pinto. Trocoli versus Montas. Montas, 100%. This dude's a lock. He's going to fucking destroy Trocoli. Trocoli's terrible. Brando Perisic versus Louis Sutherland. I like Perisic. Yeah, your boy's going to do his tape study for this one, and we're going to put out a full card picks video for that one. Yo, Brian C., how you doing, my guy? What's going on? What's going on? I was half watching that fight, but did Lemos get robbed? I don't think so. I don't think she got robbed, but it was a close fight. I thought that Jillian, if she was able to get it on the ground, that she was going to be a little bit more dominant from top. Yeah, tapped faster than gone, bro. Shit's sad. Yeah, bro. I'm never betting on another fucking French guy again. Probably not going to pick any other French guy again outside of Benoit Saint-Denis. Like, the only reason why Benoit Saint-Denis is not a pussy is because he's fucking special forces. Like, he's actually like a fucking military fucking badass. And that's the only reason why he's not a pussy, because he's French. But every other French guy, fucking vaginas. Just the little fucking croissant vagina boys. I forgot never bet a Frenchie. Yeah, bro. Very Frenchy tap. Yeah, bro. I mean, he would whoop my ass, but fuck, it is what it is, bro. I'm not a fucking badass UFC 205er. Very impressive balance for a 6'5", 260. Yeah, bro. Asplund looks solid. He kept it on that feet well. Mario Pinto, Montas, and Mavsar. Mario Pinto and Montas I like. I'm going to be rooting for Mavsar to get chinned. MVP one is tough to call it, even though it should be easy. Yeah, man, it's either Sam Patterson is going to be able to implement that grappling, because Sam Patterson has some nasty jiu-jitsu. He's got some solid grappling. But if somehow MVP is able to keep it on the feet, he's definitely going to be piecing Sam Patterson the fuck up. But Sam Patterson, I mean, he's got some solid striking himself. You know, Sam Patterson, I mean, definitely a live underdog. He hasn't fought anybody even anywhere close to the level of MVP, but it's hard to discount MVP. And he's coming off of a win over Jared fucking Cannonier, bro. Jared Cannonier is solid. Made Kevin Holland look like an absolute fucking bum on the feet. You know, people are able to make Kevin Holland look like a bum on the ground, but he fucking just dummied Kevin Holland on the feet. And the only reason why he lost to Ian Gary is because Ian Gary was just fucking hugging him, beat the fuck out of Char Magomedov. So yeah, no, I mean, Sam Patterson definitely not going to have much success in the striking. I'd be shocked if he did, even though he is a good striker. But yeah, Sam Patterson, if he's going to want to win, he's definitely going to have to grapple in that one. CLD KO lock, yeah, I like CLD then. And CLD is a high confidence pick. Roman Dolidze, he's a physical dude. He's solid, but he's just kind of slow. Doesn't have very dangerous striking. He is powerful, but not too great. Sam Patterson has power and the grappling upside, 100%, very hard fight to pick. Yeah, Sam Patterson, if he's able to have grappling success, I definitely like him to get it done. Maybe by decision, maybe submission. But fuck, man, MVP is hard to submit too. Like, it's not like you just take MVP down like he's just completely bankrupt on the ground. Like, he's never been submitted. Never been submitted. He's been KO'd once by Douglas Lima, lost a decision to Ian Gary, and then lost a decision to Logan Storley, who Logan Storley literally just laid and prayed on him for fucking 5 rounds. Like, that shit was trash. Dude, Michael Page, bro, fuck. He's a problem for sure. He's 38 years old, but he's a fucking problem. Fag Solo, hard to train for MVP, but Patterson is good. Yeah, Patterson's good, bro. He is good. Enjoy the night, bro. We'll be back for more money. Hell yeah, bro. Have a good night, Parlay Princes. But yeah, let's see. What else do we got to break down on this fight night? We got Myktybek Orolbai, Asplund Petrino, sick-ass fight. These guys going back and forth, beating the fuck out of each other. Elijah Smith. Yeah, Su Young Yu wrestle-fucked Elijah Smith. He only landed like 3 strikes. And, Elijah Smith ends up dropping him, choking him out. You love to see these lay-in prayers get fucking finished. But yeah, let's see what else we got. Manoel Sosa versus Bolaji. Somebody get this motherfucker a drug test. He's able to KO Bolaji in round 3. This was a fucking solid fight. These guys are going back and forth, solid scrap. Manoel Sosa drops Bolaji in round 1. Oki able to recover. Manoel Sosa swinging overhands from his ass. Oki starts to slow down in the round 3. Sosa ends up getting that big overhand to knock out Oki. Eryk Anders versus Brad Tavares, close fight. Useless thinks it's a robbery. I picked Eryk Anders, so I think he won. They think he won. It is what it is. He ends up getting it done. Mesquita completely fucking destroys Montserrat Rendon. She ends up getting that submission in round 1. Montserrat Rendon literally landed 0 strikes, so this was a perfect performance from Mesquita. She got that flawless victory. So yeah, perfect from Mesquita. Able to drop her on the feet, gets the right hand to wobble her a little bit, lands another right hand to kind of drop her. She ends up getting on top, landing better ground and pound than Islam Makhachev and Khamzat Chimaev. Lands a solid 12-6 elbow right to Montserrat Rendon's face. Montserrat and Rendon was like, I didn't fucking like that. She turns over, gives her back up. Mesquita's in under the neck on that rear naked choke. Gets that round 1 submission. Hecher Sousa versus Luan Lacerda. This was a fucking banger scrap. Luan Lacerda was looking pretty good on the feet for a jiu-jitsu guy, but Hecher Sousa, his pressure was just too much. He was able to break Luan Lacerda down, landing big hard shots on the feet. Ended up beating him up towards the end of rounds 2, round 3. I think Luan Lacerda took round 1 with the knee up the middle that he was able to land. But Hecher Sousa's tough as shit. Kept coming forward, kept putting the pressure on Lacerda. And Lacerda's potentially worth picking in his next fight. We'll see who they match him up against. But yeah, he's fucking good. And then Piera Rodriguez versus Sam Hughes. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the highly anticipated Sam Hughes-Piera Rodriguez trilogy fight. Piera Rodriguez is 2-0 over Sam Hughes. She was just beating her up for as long as the fight lasted. Had more popping her shots. And, yep, it is what it is. Let's see. Let me catch up with chat. W Parlay, yep. Honestly, great fight night overall. Prelims were insane. Yeah, it was fucking banger, bro. This is a sick ass card. And like the decisions, they were solid scraps as well. Outside of Orolbai, who was pretty boring, but fuck it, he won me money, so it is what it is. Luke Riley is an exciting fighter. His last finish was a nasty, especially for a debut. Yeah, he looked solid as fuck. That was a nasty left hook that he landed on Bogdan Grad. Baranevsky moneyline versus Austin Lane seems like a lock. I would bet on Baranevsky by finish. Maybe you could get a little bit of better odds there by betting Baranevsky inside the distance. Austin Lane coming down to 205. He's got a weight cut and he's already kind of chinny. I would say Baranevsky definitely gets that finish. I think he definitely gets the KO. You might want to cover yourself just by betting the submission, but he's on a 7-fight finishing streak. The first 2 were submissions. The next 5 were knockouts. So yeah, bro, I'd fucking say that Baranevsky KO. I would say that's close to a lock. Iwo is a lock of locks. I agree. Smart glove grab. It was legal. Yeah, he didn't grab the inside of the glove. He just kind of grabbed Oki's hand. So yeah, it was slick. Fuck. It's a weird sound. Austin Lane is ass. Yeah, he is. Oki went to war just to let him grab his wrist and put that mustard on him. Yeah, bro, he fucking landed that big ass shot on him. That was nasty. That boy KZ would KO Austin Lane. I mean, he's big as fuck, bro. I don't think so, but I appreciate your faith in me. You know, if he just lets me hit him, maybe. You know, if I fucking just really wind that shit up and land that overhand on Austin Lane, yeah, he would have to let me hit him though. But that Yuri card looks decent. Yeah, dude, fucking for sure. Thick ass fucking fight night or pay-per-view numbered event. Let me go ahead and pull up UFC London. But yeah, UFC 327 is sick as well. I think Yuri Prochazka is going to be able to break Carlos Ulberg. He's going to pressure him. Carlos Ulberg is going to look good early, but then, you know, Yuri's pressure is going to start slowing down. He's going to break him down. He's going to get him. I thought Sosa Lacerda should have been fight of the night. Yeah, that was a sick-ass fucking fight. What ended up winning fight of the night? Do you know? Let me see. Because I don't remember. Let me refresh this. What got fight of the night? Doesn't say right here. See, I want Sousa vitamin and supplements regimen. Me fucking too, bro. That guy looked like he was on everything. That guy was a reincarnation of TRT Vitor. Bro, Gamrot has to sign up at a legit boxing gym. He has no striking. Fuck that MMA gym. Yeah, Gamrot, his hands are not very great. I mean, he's a wrestler. He's mainly a grappler. But yes, his hands are not great. Let's see. Yuri will be champion in April. The world will heal. Yeah, Yuri is going to get that belt back. He's only lost to Alex Pereira. Let's see. These cats are meowing at me. Yeah. Hey, Mario, what's up, buddy? You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding and you ask me for a favor. You ask me for a cycle. Let's see. I hope so. I hate Olberg so much. I like Olberg. I mean, kind of like a douche, but he's not too bad. The dude used to be a male stripper. That's funny. Yeah, but so did Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker was a male stripper as well. I think Hardwick Rahiki did. That was a sick ass fight. Should be. I mean, Hardwick needs to pay for that jaw surgery. Man, that was a sick ass card, bro. Those guys were going back and forth. Rahiki and Hardwick, I mean. So check out this fucking puppy, yeah. We just got this little lady a month ago. Or not a month ago. We got her like 2 days ago, and she's like a month and a half old. Man, this is fucking Daisy. Look how cute she is, eh? She's fucking adorable, eh? Yeah, that was a sick ass night of fights. But yeah, UFC London. I'm looking forward to it. W puppy. Movsar, hopefully he gets fucking finished. Hopefully he gets brutally slept. If not, he'll just win a boring ass 5 rounds of land prey against Laron Murphy. Luke Riley versus Michael Aswell. We're going Luke Riley. I think that he gets the KO over Michael Aswell. Michael Aswell got pretty lucky in his last fight, fighting Thomas Almeida, who had a fucking broken hand. Was it Thomas or Lucas Almeida? No, it was Lucas Almeida that he fought. And Lucas Almeida's hand was broke as shit. Doggo, yeah. She's very adorable. She's a Cocker Spaniel. Let me see if she wants to get down. Let's go ahead and give her the Simba one more time. There we go. But yeah, I think Luke Riley gets that stoppage. Maybe a decision. Michael Aswell's tough as shit. He's never been finished. He went to a decision with Bolaji. But he lost to Bogdan Grad on the Dana White Contender Series. Luke Riley brutally chinned Bogdan Grad in his UFC debut. I mean, MMA math, but, you know, it is what it is. I like Luke Riley. I think that he has really good striking. I think that he's just overall like a quicker, more technical guy than Michael Aswell. So I think he gets it done. Daisy bringing my mood up after watching Emmett get slimed out. Yeah, nice. I'm glad to hear it. But yeah, no, Emmett got fucking demolished, bro. Like, that was not even close. If Oki would have won, nobody would have mentioned Gear. I mean, shit. That motherfucker's on steroids, bro. I don't know what your argument is, but he's definitely fucking roided the fuck up. Nice. Yeah, she's cute. I'm going to the Seattle card. I might see Izzy get knocked out. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking sick ass main event, bro. What's up, Larry? How you doing, my guy? Glad we got the main event right. Me too, bro. Fuck. I mean, I've been kind of eating dicks for the main events this year. I mean, I think I'm 3 for 3. Let me see. I'm not too sure. I gotta double check because I picked Patty, then I picked Volk, I picked Mario Bautista, I picked Fluffy, I picked Holloway, and I picked Vallejos. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't fucking do math. That's either 3 or 4 or 3 for 3. I can't count. I mean, Izzy's a crybaby. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Izzy. I'd rather see Izzy win that. Number 4 versus 14 is wild. Yeah, they want to push Piper. Like, they see that Izzy's coming off of a knockout loss. They're just like, fuck it, bro. Izzy, you're either gonna get this win over Piper, as my fucking camera's blurry and pissing me off, or, you know, you're probably gonna lose to Piper and retire. Izzy's best win is against a chinny, not hydrated Pereira at 185. Maybe his best win is either Pereira or Robert Whitaker. But yeah, probably it's one of those two. But Piper, I mean, his best win is like what? Abus Magomedov? It's not a great win either. Doing better than AJ. LOL, he was on a bad streak until tonight with main events. Yeah, I faded AJ with Bautista and I faded AJ with Volk. But I'm glad my boy AJ was able to get his lock back and his main event back. Let's see who he picks going into UFC London. I'm feeling like, I don't know. I'm going to say that I'm feeling like he's picking Movsar. He might hunt for the underdog with Laron Murphy, but we'll see. This card was nasty for parlays. Cashed some good stuff. Yeah, I cashed something pretty solid here as well. I got Orolbai, Rahiki, and Delgado. Man, I was sweating that fucking Delgado pick. Sweet Jesus. But yeah, man. Let me see what else we got. So yeah, for now, I'm not gonna make a main event pick yet. I gotta watch some tape. I already picked Baraneski round 1 KO. I entered that in already. I entered that shit like a week ago or something. Movsarevlov, Ron Murphy, not too sure yet. Not too sure. Yeah. Rooting for Lerone, but rooting and picking is different because I was rooting for Steven Asplund. I picked Vitor Petrino. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I got to watch tape on these two. I know Lauren Murphy has that solid ass striking. Movsarevlov, he's not bankrupt on the feet, but he definitely prefers to get the fight down to the ground, land on top of people, and be boring. Both guys are 9-0 in the UFC. I guess Lauren Murphy's 9-0-1. What is this? It's a no contest. This is a draw. You got a draw against Zubaira Tukagov. Okay. Luke Riley versus Michael Aswar. We're going Luke Riley. Michael Page versus Sam Patterson. I guess I'm going to say early lean. Michael Page MVP. Sam Patterson. I mean, shit. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna think about that one some more. Igor Baranevsky KO lock over Austin Lane. Roman Dolidze versus Christian Leroy Duncan. We're going Christian Leroy Duncan. I'm going to probably say KO. Maybe a decision because Roman Dolidze is super tough. Curtis Campbell, Danny Silva. I'm leaning Danny Silva, bro. I know that Curtis Campbell had a solid win on Dana White Contender Series. He beat this dude Demba Sek. Dude looks pretty fucking jacked, but he's African, so that's kind of a given. Who would I don't know, man. Danny Silva, he went to a competitive decision against Kevin Vallejos. I know that he lost that fight, but it's still a fucking pretty solid win. We'll see. We'll see. I don't like the split decision against Lucas Almeida and Josh Kulabau, but I'm going to do some more research on that one, and I'm going to check that out. Mason Jones, Axel Sola. I'm not too sure. I got to watch something. The thing is, I haven't done any research on these fights, and I'm just trying to talk out of my ass. You know what I mean? I remember Mason Jones, he got rocked bad by Bolaji. Axel Sola was looking kind of rough against Reese McKee. Ends up getting that round 3 knockout. Probably leaning Mason Jones, but I gotta watch some more tape. Nathaniel Wood versus Losine Kita. Losine Kita is very fucking dangerous. He's got some nasty hands. We'll see if this dude can actually make weight. But Nathaniel Wood is fucking solid, bro. He's coming off of that win over Jose Delgado. A lot of people thought it was a robbery. I picked Wood, so I thought he won rounds 2 and 3. Let's see. You know who to pick? Yeah, I feel like Movsar will just smudge, unfortunately. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Look at how they both performed against Ige. I'll watch that back. I'll watch those back. Really hope Lerone chins him, but it probably is going to be an FLF decision like always. Yeah. Hopefully he ends up getting the fucking robbery, bro. What if they just rob him because it's in London? It's just a super close fight. One of the rounds could go either way. It's 2-2 hitting into the 5th, and they just give it to Lerone. I'll take it. I mean, fuck, bro. I literally Movsarevlov, bro. If all you do is fight to a decision, you're not my guy. You're not the fighter that I like. Vallejo said he wants Yair or Ortega in a post-fight interview. He said that. Yeah, he said that. He also said Aljo. Not gonna lie, Nathaniel Wood getting dropped by Delgado is a bad look now. I mean, yeah. I mean, Nathaniel Wood beat Fili, so. Nathaniel Wood did beat Fili. Kita might win, but I hope not. For the sport, we need Lerone to slime out Movsar. He's a cancer. I fucking agree, bro. You took the words right out of my mouth, Max Hurts, bitch off. Yes. I learned in UFC it's best to go with grapplers because they can stall without refs making them stand when nothing is being done for minutes. Yep, that's how Movsar wins a lot of his fights. All nut sniffers are ruining the UFC. I fucking agree. Let's see. Yeah, Delgado making it so close with Fili is not aging good for Wood. Wood gets dropped almost every fight. Yeah, I mean, Wood also Fili has is the same height and reach as Delgado. Delgado's probably used to fighting dudes that are shorter than him. He fought somebody just as long as he was in this fight against Fili. So I think Fili's just kind of a tough matchup for him, just frame wise. But yeah, man, I don't know. Nathaniel Wood's solid, but Losine Kita does have a lot of fucking power. He does have very, powerful striking. If you guys have watched any tape on Keita, this face he's making in his Tapology picture is stupid as fuck, by the way. Can we just say that? This dude looks like a dipshit here. What the fuck is this? What is this face? What is that face? What even is that? Is that a smile? The fuck kind of shit is that? Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, just shit on him real quick for no reason. But yeah, his face looks stupid in this picture. So for that reason, I'm picking Nathaniel Wood. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, let's see. Nathaniel Wood, I mean, he's fought really fucking good guys. He's on a solid, let's get rid of these grappling matches. 3-fight winning streak. Lost to Muhammad Naimov, but Muhammad Naimov was cheating his ass off. Other than that, losing to Casey Kenny's not a great look. Nathaniel Wood, he's 10-3 in the UFC. Lots of UFC experience. Losian Kita was fighting an octagon. He was just fucking completely killing dudes. Beat whoever this Ronald Paradiser guy is. 23-10. Like, I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know about these this level of competition for Keita. We'll see. I mean, I think that he's going to be a KO or bust here. I don't know. We'll see. He has gone 5 rounds, though, I think. Yeah, he went 5 rounds against this dude, Ronald Paradiser. Yeah. So I guess he's not completely bankrupt when it comes to the cardio. But he's got powerful fucking striking. That I know for sure. Keita might win, but I hope not. Yeah, Keita might just end up getting that stoppage. Let's see. Fili looked good tonight. He's young and has a lot of... Yeah, Delgado's young and he has a lot of experience, better than I thought he was. I mean, Fili is solid, bro. Fili's super solid. He just has these off nights sometimes where he just gets fucked up. But Fili's really good. Like, he has these nights where, like, he's just on. He looks fucking super slick. He looks just fast. He looks, solid on the feet. And then there are just nights where he just goes out there and he just looks fucking butt. It's just like, how is this dude beating anybody in the UFC? And he goes out there like he does tonight. And he looks really good. So yeah, Fili is just like a really, really inconsistent performer in the UFC. Like, he'll go out there and look fucking solid. And sometimes he'll just go out there and get knocked out by Dan Ige in like 2 minutes, Yeah, Fili is very, very hot and cold. Let's see. I got to research this dude, Felipe Franco. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's coming off the Dana White Contender Series, I imagine. No, not even coming off the Dana White Contender. He's fucking coming off of a win over a guy that's 1-1. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, like, what the fuck is this? Before that, he beat a guy that was 10-7. Got submitted by Freddie Vidal, who's... Bro. So this Brazilian can crusher, they're bringing him in to fight Mario Pinto. Mario Pinto's a minus 550 favorite. Mario Pinto's definitely going to fucking chin this guy. Like, get the fuck out of here. Montas Kondratavicius. Montas Kondratavicius is going to definitely fucking destroy Antonio Trockley, who's very not good at all. Louis Sutherland versus Brando Perisic. This is a heavyweight fucking banger, bro. I love this fight. Louis Sutherland, he is a monster. He does not look like this anymore because he's off the steroids, so don't be fooled. He's got the fucking traps up to his ears, but he doesn't look like that anymore. Brando Perisic, shout out to the homie Paku. This is actually Paku's boy from over in Australia. He got a sick knockout win over Alicia Ellison in UFC Sydney, I think, in his debut. But yeah. Sick-ass night of fights in UFC London. Felipe Franco lost to Freddie Vidal. Like, come on, a PE teacher? Yeah, no, for sure. Franco's going to get fucking destroyed. Marwan Rahiki. No, this is the wrong card. Shamrock versus Abdul Al-Sawadi. Abdul Karim Al-Sawadi. Shamrock, I mean, he looked fucking shit against Nurullo Aliyev, bro. He got his fucking ass kicked on the feet by a Dagestani wrestler. So I don't know. I got to watch some tape on Al-Sawadi. He's not too good either. Lots of canceled fights. He hasn't fought since May. Wait, no, that's not even a fight. He hasn't fought since March 2nd of 2024. So he's plagued by injuries. Let's see. He pulled out of the Garam fight. Saudi injury. I guess Jordan Levitt withdrew against this one. Oki withdrew. So that sucks. He had 2 fucking cancellations. Al-Sawadi withdrew. So this dude's coming off of hella injuries. they just want to give Shamrock a win, so they probably got one of the worst guys that they can find. So Shamrock, even though he's not too great, he is kind of live. Chanel Dyer versus Ravena Oliveira. Ravena is not good. Yeah, she got fucking smoked by Stephanie Luciano in her last fight, and she has not fought in a long time. I think that she actually looked kind of solid in this Luciano fight, but they do want Chanel Dyer to get the win here. She's a UK girl. She's only lost a decision. She's coming off of a decision loss, and she got a UFC contract though. I guess this must have been a sick fight. So yeah, and then Melissa Mullins versus Luana Carolina. I don't know, man. Luana Carolina, she looked good against Michelle Montague. She not get submitted against Michelle Montague. Michelle Montague, I feel like she's a stronger grappler than Melissa Mullins. Melissa Mullins is an even money underdog. Girl was grappling. She lost to Daria Zalesniakova. It's not a great win. Or not a great loss. Yeah. Your boy's got to do his research for this card. We're going to see what this is looking like. And yeah. Bro, Felipe Franco. Yeah. Okay. I hear you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to go ahead and link you guys with my my full card fight recap. Go ahead and watch that for UFC 114. Leave a like on it. I would very much appreciate it. But yeah, your boy had some good reactions in that. I broke down the whole card. Go ahead and watch that for your boy. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Go ahead and leave a like on the stream. Leave a like on my video. And if anybody has anything else to say, go ahead and read you real quick. I'm not just going to hop right on out of here. WKZ, W Useless, I appreciate you. I know your favorite fighter is going to be fighting next week. Hopefully he loses. Go live again this week. I got you. Big card early 1 p.m. start time. Okay, good. That's good to know. I did not know that. See anything else in chat? Looks like nothing so far. So speak now or forever hold your peace. Leave a like on the stream. Go watch that post-fight full card recap for UFC Vegas. Vallejos versus Emmett. But yeah, have a good night, y'all. And peace out. W halftime. WKZ, have a good night. I hope you get unbanned soon. Yeah, it's only 3 days. Sorry you weren't here for the earlier in the stream halftime. I don't know if you were lurking or what. I don't know if you said something earlier. If you didn't, I didn't see it. Sorry if I missed that. But yeah, halftime. Have a good night, my guy. You can watch that full card recap to see my my reactions to Vallejos versus Emmett. And yeah, have a good night, boys. Hamza versus Islam and Roller ruining the UFC with those last performances. And if you don't think so, you're fucking lame. Yeah, useless. You're fucking lame. I was eating and listening. Bet halftime. Bet. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear you not just hopping in right at the very end. Because that would be unfortunate. But yeah, no, I agree, Clint Eastwood. I agree. Those lane prey performances are ass. Oliveira fucking laying on top of him for the BMF fight was ass. But yeah. Peace out, bros. Peace out, Useless. Peace out, Halftime. Peace out, Clint. Peace out, Hernanov. And everybody else, thank you for tuning in. Larry CTM, Max Hertz Bischoff, Hollow Heretic. I'm in Shambles. Who else am I missing? Brian C. Mila. But yeah, peace out, y'all. Have a good night. Charles too. Yeah, that shit was ass. But yeah, have a good night.